In the icy waters of the Arctic and the warm currents of tropical seas alike, one predator reigns supreme, the orca, also known as the killer whale. Despite its fearsome name, the orca is not a whale at all, but the largest member of the dolphin family, built with strength, intelligence, and precision that make it one of the most formidable hunters in the ocean. Sleek black and white markings cut through the waves like nature's own design for stealth, turning the orca into a living torpedo designed for speed and power. Unlike solitary predators, orcas thrive in families known as pods, tightly bonded groups led by wise matriarchs who guide with knowledge passed down for generations. Within these pods, communication is key. Each group has its own unique dialect of clicks and whistles, a language so complex it allows them to coordinate hunts with military-like precision. When hunting, orcas display an astonishing variety of techniques, adapting their strategies to the prey and the environment. In the frozen seas, they work together to create waves that wash unsuspecting seals from ice floes, dragging them into the depths with effortless coordination. In the open ocean, they encircle schools of fish, flashing their white bellies to drive prey into dense balls before striking with synchronized force. Against massive whales, they target calves, separating them from their mothers and exhausting them through relentless pursuit, a testament to their collective power and endurance. Yet despite this ferocity, orcas also show remarkable gentleness within their families, nurturing young calves with patience and teaching them the skills they will need to survive. Mothers nurse their calves for over a year, and the entire pod takes part in raising them, forming one of the most cooperative systems in the animal kingdom. This deep family bond is what makes orcas not just hunters, but also teachers, guardians, and storytellers of the sea. Their intelligence goes beyond survival. Orcas play, tossing seaweed back and forth, breaching high above the waves, and slapping their tails in displays of strength and joy. Some pods have even been observed teaching one another new hunting techniques, a rare glimpse into cultural transmission in the animal world. Orcas are true cosmopolitans of the ocean, found from the poles to the equator, yet each pod is unique, shaped by environment and tradition, with diets ranging from fish to seals to sharks. In fact, certain pods have been documented flipping sharks onto their backs, inducing a state of immobility known as tonic immobility before delivering the final blow, a chilling example of learned behavior. The orca's adaptability ensures its dominance, but it also highlights a profound intelligence that rivals some of the greatest minds of the animal kingdom. They live long lives, with females often surpassing 80 years, guiding their families with wisdom accumulated over decades of survival. And yet, their story is not without shadow, for humans have disrupted their world through captivity, overfishing, and environmental pollution. The haunting image of orcas in marine parks, circling endlessly in small tanks, stands in stark contrast to their natural glory of roaming hundreds of miles across the open sea. Pollution also poisons the oceans they call home, with toxic chemicals building up in their blubber, threatening their health and their future. Despite these challenges, wild orcas remain symbols of freedom and strength, embodying the untamed spirit of the ocean itself. For those fortunate enough to witness them in the wild, their presence is unforgettable. A flash of black and white rising from the sea, a spray of mist, and the silent recognition that we are in the company of one of nature's greatest hunters. They remind us that intelligence and family can be as powerful as teeth and speed, and that survival is not just about strength, but about unity. The orca is more than a killer whale. It is a guardian of traditions, a master of adaptation, and a voice of the ocean that continues to echo through the waves. Its story tells us that the seas are not just vast, but alive with cultures, families, and hunters whose world is as rich and complex as our own. To know the orca is to glimpse the balance between beauty and ferocity, between play and survival, between mystery and revelation. It is to understand that beneath the waves, the ocean has a mind of its own, and its sharpest expression is the hunter of the seas. Like and subscribe to stay with us on this amazing journey through the animal kingdom.